Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam.
It's truly an inspiration to watch you all here. And this is basically most of the core support of Baqee organization, Baqee itself, and you are Baqee yourself. So no need for any further than that. Is that the inspiration that you draw is that you all talk the talk and walk the talk. That is very rare. I mean, remember, on the side of truth and on the side of haq, there are always people that are few. But those are the few people with their power and with their zest and with their passion actually makes the cause more vehement, makes the cause more palatable, makes the cause more achievable. So I salute you all from Al Baqee organization as well. And also, I just want you to know that when you go ahead and talk about rebuild Al Baqee, and you think that we are just doing these slogans, let me tell you something. You are shaking the foundations of this regime right here. And I am telling you because I have firsthand knowledge of that. And I want you to know, I'm going to share a story with you. And that story has actually reaffirmed, we had resolve, you have resolve, but a steely resolve. We have focus, but more acute now. You guys all have the desire. We have more desire right now. The reason is because we want to make sure that we will see Al Baqee restored and rebuilt. Al Baqee, Al Baqee,
Rebuild Al Baqee.
Al Baqee, Al Baqee,
Rebuild Al Baqee.
Al Baqee, Al Baqee.
Rebuild Al Baqee.
Let me share the story with you. The story is it is not really out of this world, but just to give you a glance, maybe Janab Sayyid Salamullah alayhi wanted us to see another Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad, wanted us to see another part of this brutal regime and how destructive they are. We were last year, Al Baqee organization sent 2 or 3 of its directors and to ground zero. We call ground zero because we wanted to be at the cemetery to pay our respects and give our condolences to our Imam of the time, Imam Zamana alayhi salam. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. And we also wanted to pay our respects to our 4 Imams over there and other notable personalities. So we figured because of the 100th year, there was noise all over the world. Well, we wanted to make sure there is somebody there also representing you all. So we went over there. We were wearing these Al Baqee t-shirts that right now Imam Hassan al-Mushtaba alayhi salam, the deprived son of the Holy Prophet. I was wearing that, and Shafiq Badr was wearing a t-shirt about Imam Jafar Sadiq alayhi salam, and Iftikhar Badr was wearing a t-shirt Imam Baqir alayhi salam. And when we went to Baqee, a lot of people stopped us. Hey, we know you. We heard about you. We talked about you. I'm glad you are here. Can you do this? Al Baqee, rebuild Al Baqee. I said, well, this is not the place and the time to do it because there were a lot of cops around there. So we had on the side a lot of discussions with these people. However, around evening time, when we had the t-shirts on, when we finished our prayers, we were arrested. We were arrested for wearing those t-shirts because they found it very offensive to them. And they were so mad at us that they took us to the local station they had right there around the mosque, the holy mosque. And they questioned us for about an hour, 2 hours. Then they put us in shackles and they put handcuffs on us. And they made us go to the central police station where there was, they isolated us. And they put us in jail over there and then called each one of us and went ahead and they did deep questioning. And this was their equivalent to their secret service. Like we have secret services over here. They had their equivalent and they were thorough from my date of birth till the end of what I'm doing. until I am in Medina, they wanted to know everything from all three of us. However, so what happened was that we went ahead and we gave them the information, everything. We were still wearing the t-shirts. And after that, they had some talk between us. They made us sign something, which I know it was wrong, but it was in Arabic. We didn't know. However, we went ahead and then they threw us in the jail right there. And I'm telling you something, when they threw us in the jail, we saw some people over there from Sudan, from Egypt, from Turkey. All of those people, they were incarcerated. And they were incarcerated on false charges. For somebody taking a picture, they were slapped around. And for somebody taking his son over his shoulder and showing him a grave, he was slapped and his son was taken away from him and given it to his mother. And his mother was thrown away on the side, right on the compound of the Holy Mosque. So don't think that you are sitting over here and saying these Al Saud brutal, terrorists. Al Saud terrorists.
Al Saud terrorists. Al Saud terrorists. Al Saud terrorists. Al Saud terrorists.
To continue, I'll just summarize a little bit. So then we went ahead and we were thrown in jail. So then at about 10 o'clock in the evening, they called us out. And he took out his cell phone. And you guys were here protesting live because that was the day of Eid Shabbat. And since we were behind, 8 hours behind them, you were actually conducting the protest over here and they showed it to us in the prison over there. You are from these people. You are that because the flags that we have, well, we had one of the flags that they had confiscated at that time. Okay. So the head cop was so mad at us that he couldn't bear to see us with blood in his eyes. And I knew there was trouble. So I talked to my two friends and I said, if they take us in the middle of the night, we are in trouble. And let's brace ourselves for that. And sure enough, 2 o'clock in the morning, they called us out in shackles and in handcuffs. They put us in a dark van with dark windows all the way around. They took us outside Medina because there was, barren land over there, as you could see. There were dark buildings over there and they stopped the van. Now you can imagine how we felt at that time. I nudged Shafiq Badr and I said, okay, this is it. Remember the noble cause that we are here for? Remember Janab Sayyid Salamullah alayhi, Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. And if we are sacrificed for her, then so be it, that is our honor. We were speaking in whispers because they could hear us, but unfortunately they couldn't understand English. He turned around and he accused us and showed us his pictures. Baqee? You want to rebuild Baqee? You want to rebuild Baqee? Is that what it is? The t-shirt? You want to do this? And he was getting more and more mad at us and he called us out. And I said, okay, that's it. And my brother Iftikhar was with us too at that time. And they called us out. And I said, okay, that's it. And then they had an argument among themselves. I don't know if Janab Sayyid Salamullah had divine intervention, if she and the Imam of her time intervened for us, but they surely did. Because all of a sudden they argument and they put us back in the van and threw us back in the prison. And I am telling you, we were this close to what we call an execution probably. So I am sitting over here and I say to you that you all are shaking the foundation of this regime. You all are making a difference because remember 15 years ago when we were over here, there were not too many protests around the world. Today there are echoes all over the world and the echoes are Al-Baqee, Al-Baqee,
Al-Baqee,
Al-Baqee, Al-Baqee, Al-Baqee, Al-Baqee, Al-Baqee, Al-Baqee, Al-Baqee, Al-Baqee. Please do not give up. You should tell your friends, you should tell everybody that you know to be part of this because we may be few in numbers here today, but there are a lot of people that were with us and we know they are with us. But the people on the fence, your friends that say, tell you, are you making a difference? They are their asset. Don't you understand that? That's what they count on. They don't want those people to get involved because if they get involved, then what happens? You got waves and waves of people coming over here. And that's one thing they can't bear. Because I'm telling you right now, if you think by yourself that your frequencies are not jammed over here, that a website is not hacked over there, you got another thing coming. They are doing all of that. They're monitoring that. They're monitoring a website. So you are making a difference. You are definitely making a difference. And don't let anybody tell you that you're not making a difference, because you all are the ones that drive that agenda of what we have from Bibi Sayyida Salamullah alayha. Al-Baqee, Al-Baqee.